We work 2 to 3 hours a day. It's no reason why you should ever be late, why it should be anything else come before this. This is what you get paid millions of dollars to do. And some guys don't do it. Right. Or will sit on a fucking video game longer than they work on their own game. You know what I mean? So
that's
it's
crazy.
Like,
I admit it. I'm an angry old man. Remember the glory days of players solely focused on the love of the game?
I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice.
It seems like players in this generation are only worried about making money and the fun that comes with money, such as fucking porn stars, acting like NBA YoungBoy, or dressing like Virgil.
And damn, how about this fit, Chuckster? That's like the Muppets, ain't it?
This seems to be mostly an American basketball player issue, and we do have an example from overseas. I'm talking about Ben Simmons, obviously, but he has mental issues. So let's go ahead and give him a pass.
You're trash.
My point is very simple. This generation loves the money and the fame more than they love the game. Maybe this explains why the last 5 MVPs are from overseas, bars, because they don't got anything but basketball. The spirit of the game is to compete and play the game the right way, to be considered the best, even if for a brief period of time, to be great. And that is why so many basketball purists love the Joker.
Highlight of your dunk, we would have a fulfilling night. Gordon, what a pass by Jokic.
He only cares about playing basketball and fucking around with his horses. Kobe was either in the gym playing NBA 2K and maybe a few other things. Jordan didn't start having a social life until he won 3 titles with his gambling and shit. Magic Johnson only cared about getting titles before he went and became a star. The focus was winning, not being a social media star, not being a rapper, not being a porn star, whatever the fuck ever people are trying to be these days that play NBA basketball.
Hello, I like money.
Players like Dennis Rodman, he got weird. But he only got weird after he was a superstar and won multiple titles. It's okay to get weird after you start winning titles. The game does change people's lives. As an African American, I can understand getting money. I am one of the people within my family that has made the most money in our entire generation. That does not mean that I don't have values and I have to work hard every day to get it. Very different than you being a 24-year-old or a 23-year-old or a 21-year-old handed a $150 million contract. Zion is a great example of a person that doesn't seem to love the game at all.
Zion goes quick, hammers it home. Oh, he caught a body. Drew coming on the curl. Zion, how about that adjustment?
He has missed a total of 194 games in 3 years. What type of entitled bullshit is that? Let's be real. If I miss 194 days at my job in 3 years, my ass will be asking y'all for money. Speaking of which, great time to mention our sponsor, Motorola. Hey, give me the EBT, 50-50, now we can eat 28 grams for the free, hit the plug for the beat. If you like t-shirts and you want to support a small, humble business, go ahead and go to motorola.us, get a tee, support YFM Sports, make sure you like and make sure you subscribe. The real players, the all-stars, the vets, the hoopers, they love the game. They focus on the craft and they want to compete. KD only wants to hoop. Paul George wants to prove that he is a GOAT. Curry wants to beat Jordan and have more rings than him. It matters to the players.
I'm just happy that we won again.
Yeah, now you are an NBA champion, Nikola. How does that feel?
It's good. It's good.
I'm worried about this new generation of American basketball players, and they will become the Robins to a bunch of overseas Batmen.
The San Antonio Spurs select Victor Wembanyama from Nanterre, France.
Back to Zion. This dude, he can't play a fucking lick. One of the best players in the league when he does play. But he has nagging issues, nagging injuries. Seems like he could play through them, but I don't know the man's physical health. But let's just be honest, 194 games is a fucking lot. But he can afford to buy Birkin bags for porn stars.
What are you, a porn star?
While having a whole pregnant girlfriend. Then the girl calls him out on Twitter and his name comes up in trade rumors. But nobody really wanted him. How you gonna be the face of the franchise and the face of simps?
Simp, you just blew 18% of a kingdom.
The league is in trouble. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because of what the vet said.
A fucking video game longer than they work on their own game. You know what I mean? So
that's
it's
crazy.
Like it's
be mad when they not playing.
Yeah, and mad when they not playing. They got every excuse,
shots,
blaming coaches, blaming this, blaming that, and it's like you're not even putting in your full effort to get everything you want out of being a good basketball player.
Want to hear more about Zion and all his crazy controversies? Click this video right here. Big homie Wayne roasted his ass, talking about the porn stars and everything else. Thank y'all for watching YFM Sports.